guys, it's your girl Chidinma, and you're welcome to this edition of my YouTube post. So sadly, I have a friend, and should I call you friend? Are you friend? You girls, my neighbor.
Why did you tell us that before? Yeah.
This is Eric. People that know him, he's some sort of TikTok sensation.
His name is Uncle Johnny online.
Yes, online. Today's video, we're going to be talking about honesty in relationships. What led to this topic in my head would basically be the fact that I've been hearing of a lot of breakups. Like, it's plenty.
It's plenty.
I have received and I have been on the end of, why you acting like this?
Continue. I like this part.
I have received and I have also been like
giving. You have given.
Shut up. I'm not talking about that one. I'm saying like I've also been in a position where I hear people tell me their stories. I heard of a gist recently about a guy who was dating. He was seriously dating like close to like 10 girls.
One time. How did you do it?
I don't know. Where is you people? Is it not your breed? Is you people?
Who is you people?
You people.
I am me.
People.
I don't know anybody. We are not you people. I am who I am.
He had been in a relationship with this person for over 3 years period.
With this person or with the people?
There were people that were 5 years. This person was not aware that there were people before her.
Jesus Christ.
He said Jesus Christ.
Jesus, this guy, the guy, it take time to do multiplication, calculation.
I don't understand. When I heard it, I was like, how?
But actually, it's not fair. It's not right. It's not good.
Honestly, and at this point in time, the person who is at the receiving end, the person who has finally found out, is like totally heartbroken. So like, this would not have been if there was honesty. Like, if that kind of thing can exist. Now I'm wondering, is it that as we grow up, we know, like, we do not know what it means. We forget the importance of honesty. You get, because like there are people outside there who actually don't care if you have like 10 people.
Yeah.
You get. Yeah. But if you just open your mouth, how would you find people like that if you don't open your mouth and say, oh, this is actually what I'm coming for? So why don't you just move with people who are like you? And then leave the ones that actually date to marry alone instead of damaging them.
As a guy now, if you meet somebody that is just like you, it's good though. You might want to try it out, but later on you get tired because it's like you're dating you.
I don't understand.
I know you want to understand. Okay, for example now, some guys that are smoking, they like smoking with girls, like the opposite sex. They'll be like, oh, I like this girl, I like her vibe, she's a smoker, the girl is smoke. But they don't want to date that girl.
Why?
I don't know. They don't want to date that girl because they will still tell you that this girl will smoke. She know if you marry man where they smoke. But they prefer to smoke with that girl.
But if you marry man where they smoke.
You see? So there are so many differences. Like most people prefer to go spoil. They prefer to spoil a normal girl that has no problem. They will just enter the girl's life and spoil it. The same with some girls. They want to spoil some kind guy's life.
They are possessed.
Possessed by water spirits.
Idiot.
I lie.
Wait, but truthfully, I feel like, honestly, I think the whole point of this video is to re-educate us on what exactly honesty is. Because it seems like we've forgotten. Those days in primary school, they used to teach us all these small things. And I see the bad policy. You get things like that.
That's not how they taught us now.
Shut up.
Which school you go?
They used to tell us things like this, but now I feel like life happens and everybody just gets super carried away with what they can get, that they begin to forget that you're not playing with an inanimate object. It's a human being.
Yeah. I
feel like this is why the Bible says, love your neighbor as yourself.
There will soon kill one neighbor very soon.
Parent, as a guy, You know, able to
as a handsome guy that has doings that can, that can help the lives of the.
Please shut up.
Okay, ma.
Shut up.
I'm in your house.
Shut up. Is honesty important in your line of work?
Yeah. The thing is, honesty is very important, because if you're not honest with someone you're working with, it's either you're losing the person or there must be an issue. You get?
Why must there be an issue?
Okay, for example, now meeting another content creator that is almost the same,
Almost at the same level as you.
Yeah. Meeting that person, you're trying to collaborate, create content with the person, and the person is trying to create for you too. Now, if you get an advert, for example, like let me say 50,000 naira advert to just do a 15 seconds video, and they want you to feature that person. Okay. So now they are giving you the 50k, and you have to pay the other person, let me say 25, because you're the same level.
Okay.
But instead, you give the person 10,000, and you take 40k and be like, now my guy, and I get the song, so just help us. And later on, the person finds out that they paid you 50k. Is that person going to follow you to do another one? He won't.
Yeah.
So you see that they need to be, even if you're not even going to give him like the whole 25k and take 25, you can tell the person, see, I'm the one that brought this, so I can take 30, you take 20. It's fair.
Yeah, as long as he or she is aware of the actual truth. From what you said, what I'm picking is that honesty is the same thing as truth.
Yeah.
So being true is basically honesty.
Yeah.
And I don't think being true should be such a hard chore as many people are making it seem like. I've heard people say most times they're not truthful with girls because they don't know how to take the truth. How do you know?
Okay, for that, truthfully, some girls don't know how to take the truth.
Some. How do you know the ones that will take the truth? If you will not open your mouth and tell.
No, that most times you say the truth to them, and their reaction is even different and very dangerous than when you tell them. Yes. Like you go tell the truth now, she go act also anaconda, python. She want to destroy things. But when you tell her one lie that's even tinier than the main truth, she believes you. She gives you regard, tithes you. Oh, cut cap for you because of the lie. But when you tell her just this simple truth, I went out with a girl for a shoot, and we spent a lot of time because we had to do this, do that. She'll be like, oh wow, you're dating the girl now, Abi. That's a new girl. But when you tell her that, okay, I was with my guys, we went to do this and do that, bam, she don't believe. Everything goes on. So when the first experience makes most guys don't like telling the truth. But me, I like telling the truth.
So I tell Jerry Oniroshi.
Nonsense. I just told you.
Wait, but I feel like in this moment, it now begins to feel like, but do you think that honesty should be a virtue or a characteristics that should be dependent on the person that you are telling it to, or it should be dependent on you as a person? Do you understand my question?
Yeah, I understand. You're trying to confuse me, but I understand. You cannot confuse me.
Do you understand?
I understand, yeah.
Okay, so answer the question.
Okay, so I feel like being honest, it should be for yourself, not for anybody.
Exactly.
Because it's a life you're going to be living. Like, imagine you being a liar now, and you have 100 friends, you're a good liar, and 30 knows that you're a good liar. Then 70 knows that you sometimes you tell the truth. So how are you going to keep up with that kind of life when you know you're going to obviously be lying?
But some people are good.
I mean, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good for life. I'm good. I was never a liar, but at the point I started lying because lie they help. Oh, Jesus, lie they help. You know where lie originate from?
Yeah.
Parents to children kind of lie. Yeah. Why are you coming late from school?
Not true. Not true.
I don't go play game tire. I don't go ride bicycle tire. I don't go chop goat meat tire from school. Go tell them say you chop goat meat. You don't chop wish. They will tell you they don't chop wish. They will flog that wish, my mama. She go flog you. After beating you, she'll still give you Gary drink. Then you calm you down. See, to be honest, is very. If you're honest, then you have one good thing in your life. To be very honest, like 100, you can't even be 100% honest. That's just it.
Are you sure?
Yes, you can't.
Are you sure?
With that, so as far as you did this life, this earth, you cannot be. See, I'm not like telling people to not be honest, but even if you're like 50% honest, you are trying.
Sorry, a terrible influence on my channel. What do you mean 50% honest? 50% is the barest minimum.
I like BRS minimum. I like beer. BRS minimum, beer. But for real, because if you're 100% honest, you're not honest at all.
How nah?
It's not possible. Like it's not.
I think it's possible.
Okay, I think just okay for like a week. Try being honest to everybody.
I don't. Do you know why I think a lot of people find it hard to be honest? I think it's because they usually put themselves in compromising positions. For example, somebody is in a relationship and okay, maybe no lie ourselves. If you see girl where you know say what's it called? The girl fee tempt you. Like you just see her first time, second time, you know they know.
I didn't know.
You they know. But some guys go no and they will still want form friendship with that girl, even though say they are in relationship.
The same thing with girls too.
And that, I'm just saying, guys. Boy.
We are getting somewhere.
I say, girl, there are certain guys that I can see and then like, hey.
What's it about?
Like, But you know, thank God I'm single. So now, if I see you, I can like to shoot my shorts. So if you see that thing as your man, I will slap you. We know things that can harm us, but yet we choose to put ourselves like that boy that we know that, oh, this girl is, you know, whatever, and he will still choose to be friends with her when he knows that there is a very high possibility that she can damage his relationship, and he will still choose to be friends with her. So in that situation, are you trying to tell me in that situation we're the ones creating the circumstances that will not allow us to be honest? Because if I see somebody, I'll stop you.
In the circumstances, they say this Nigeria not like this. I don't know about other countries. They say now wait till we go kill you. Now you won't do.
It's just like see now. It's something that wants to kill. Honestly, it's a natural human trait. But because we know that it is natural, shouldn't we be putting in more effort to work like you get to avoid it?
No, I feel like most people like stress. That's the thing. If see, most of these people are actually jobless, and they don't have.
Looking for trouble.
No, actually, I'm not looking for trouble. It's the truth. Like, how can a responsible guy or lady be dating different guys? What are you trying to get love from everybody when you know that you're not going to get love actually from everybody? If you can't be honest, just leave it.
Thank you.
Go and be on serious.
That's like, and if you want to be on serious, be honestly on serious.
Oh, believe. You have sense. I give it to you. Why are you looking cute? Stop if you want to stop looking cute. I've dated like I don't know how many.
Like the one that I know.
So the thing is, these different people you're dating are living something in your life. It's either the good, the bad, the ugly, or sometimes the But from each relationship, I got one bad habit.
Hey, now only you bad habit. Why you collect good one?
No, I collected the good one, but the bad ones when they place they will overshadow the good ones. You understand? See. There was a girl I dated that every quarrel has to end with fight. And I'm not the fighting type.
Fight? What kind of fight? Like physical fight?
Physical fight, like breaking door, breaking plates, destroying things in the house. And this house I was staying was a rented apartment. And if you break the door, you are going to pay for it. So you see all those kind of... So when dating that kind... Come back.
Sorry, I'm back.
After dating that kind of girl and break up, the next person you're dating, you're going to be scared. Yes, you're going to be scared of all these things. Sometimes you might even try triggering that to see if she has that kind of character in her. And if she shows that kind of character, my brother, if you love the girl, you avoid anything related to quarrel.
Are you sure it is that the next person will show that type of character, or that you will? For example, now I remember one time somebody told me something, and I think that's why it's important for us to heal before we get into another relationship. Many people skip the healing process and then they now jump into another relationship because they want attention, they want the care. I know, attention seeker.
No, I want to say something.
Yeah.
For me, and for my people that I know that has dated and broken up and there is no healing process. You're going to fight me for this, but there is no healing process. Let's say take a break, not a healing process. Healing process is healing that part that you feel like is broken in you and you, so that you can move on. Chill. Look for something doing. Just do something. You're still going to remember that person.
I know. Healing does not mean you will not remember. That's not what we're saying.
Anytime you remember that person, that thing that made you break up, that thing that hurts, that way hurts you, is coming back again.
Healing is not the absence of the memory. Healing is the fact that you remember, but instead of pain, you have lessons that you've learned. I don't know if you understand.
Finally, I'm getting you.
You should be able to look at somebody else and see that person. When I look at you, let me see Barry, not.
So you're seeing me?
It's apparent that honesty is a very rare commodity right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of things inside that honesty. A lot. That's why it's like you have to take your time. Think about what you want to do before getting into a relationship.
And be true.
Yes. That's the main thing. See, my problem is, even trying to date someone now, there's a lot of doubts. You start doubting. Even in yourself, you'll be doubting like, okay.
If you're doubting, day you're doing now.
So that's it. I don't want to take my day. See, everybody needs love.
I'm not in a relationship, but I do not lack love. What are friends for?
Okay, yeah, for instance.
Do you understand?
Okay.
Except you are likening knack to love. Knacks and love, they are not the same thing.
They don't understand what you're saying. No? Why are you making knack sound like saying in English? Knack.
How I pronounce her? How you pronounce her?
Knack.
I was you do that.
If you need knack, tell them nobody do.
Like I feel like if we can all open our mouth and be truthful, and I think honesty starts from us. Be true with yourself. You know that you're not a serious person. If you see somebody that you like, tell the person that, oh, right now this and this is what I want. But you also have to be able to self-analyze before you can even be true with yourself. We're so afraid of finding out like our true identities that we cannot sit down and actually think, oh Chidinma, at this season of your life, where exactly are you? And that's the reason why some of us keep running in circles, because we've never really analyzed.
So honestly speaking, to be honest, if you're getting into a relationship, you have to be honest, you have to be true to yourself, normal. And don't waste somebody's time. That is very important. Don't waste anybody's time, because if you're like 20, if you're like 30, for example, you're dating someone that is 25 and you date her for like 3 years and you already know that you're not going to settle down with this person. Just let her know from the first. Don't even let it reach 6 months.
At all!
But if you feel like say you be evil spirit where they send from her village to come cage her, and mama don't pray tire, papa don't pray tire, you still they stand, big man. You want to be the man in her life to destroy her life. God will judge you.
That's all. I hope you learned a thing or two. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and show your girls some love. What's it called? Drop your comments in the comment section too if there is any. Peace out.
Peace out.